Hey, what's up guys, Camp Russia here. Welcome back everybody to another Fortnite video. Today, lots of news to go over. Actually, a little bit less news to go over, but good, significant, and exciting news. There are some spoilers, but I'll warn you near the end of the video when they come for the event. We got basically full details on this thing. Not any video proof, but a full-on explanation. And if you could right now, touch that like button. Why, you ask? Well, Sunday night, you know, you're relaxed. I'm trying to think of something relatable. Just touch the like button if you want to. Thanks for all the support. And again, to those of you who stick around for the entire video, even if you have it on mute near the end, it does help the video do really well. I appreciate it. Code the Camp and Rusher. And let's jump into it, man. So, first off, the tutorial mode is where we're going to start. This is all the info basically for it. LTM name, tutorial, description, learn the game's basics. I assume this is going to come out with Season 11, by the way. Basic info, XP gain is disabled. It's only for new players, and you can't join with friends. You can respawn, and there is a special map for this mode. So it'll be a different map than the normal Battle Royale map, and again, that could be different too with Season 11. When you load into this mode, you are greeted with "Welcome aboard the battle bus." There's a progress bar to see how far you are with the tutorial, and here is everything it teaches you in order. There's a lot, so I'm not gonna read everything out, but you can see some of it there. And there's 6 to 18 things like using your pickaxe, shooting your shotgun, reloading, defending yourself, placing stairs, and then finally a few more shooting targets, learning how to aim, a bit more of the complicated stuff near the end. So I'm glad they're adding this, man. Just user friendly, and it helps get more new players into the game quickly. And some final bits here. There will be holographic security tape to prevent players from running outside the predetermined zone Epic made. There will be holographic arrows pointing players to certain areas in the tutorial. So pretty standard setup for a tutorial mode. You see those holographic every tutorial I can think of always has like the holographic arrows, right? Pretty stereotypical, but again, very excited for this. Just a good way to get new players involved with the game and pick up the I guess the core mechanics more quickly. Even the simplest things, right, that you think should come naturally, they didn't come naturally to us. We've just been playing for a while, and you learn as you go. But this will just quicken, speed up that process a little bit. All right, I need your comments on this one. This one blows my mind, and it's an interesting debate. So it's a lawsuit. Now, not the classic copyright, choreography, stealing a dance from some famous person lawsuit. Those were getting old, and I think they were always losing, so people have stopped doing that, which I think is how it should have ended. But this one is because the game is too addictive. They're facing a lawsuit because is it plaintiff? I don't know the correct legal term. Whatever it is, the person suing them is claiming that Fortnite is way too addictive, and particularly because it's targeted towards a young audience, and there needs to be more warning on the game or within the game that it's an addictive thing. So it originates from Montreal, Canada, and it pertains to two minors aged 10 and 15 respectively. And the documents included in the lawsuit liken the game's addictive effects to a drug, to a recreational drug. Relating it to a recreational drug, the reason they're doing this is because the need for this dopamine fix is what encourages players to keep returning to the game in the same way drug addictions are formed. That's the argument, and that's why they're making that comparison. Furthermore, the game's target audience is alleged to be young people who are more vulnerable to the addictive effects of Fortnite. The firm was reportedly approached by the minors' parents, who claim that their children are addicted to the game and are seeking reparations. And much of this case is apparently based on the 2015 ruling from the Quebec Superior Court that found tobacco companies were not sufficiently warning their customers of the addictive effects of tobacco or the dangers of smoking. So basically not providing enough warning. We don't know how much money they're going after in this lawsuit, and that's basically it. That's all the info. What do you think of this? I was talking to my roommate Woodpunch from the videos, and he said, well, you could argue this with anything, man. Like, right? Yes, people are chasing that dopamine fix. We all like to feel happy, and Fortnite does that for us. but so does everything else that you enjoy, right? Like, couldn't you argue that golf is too addicting if that's your sport, hockey, going to the gym, lifting weights, whatever it is. Like, does there need to be warning on that because there's addictive tendencies if you like it too much? I don't know. Is that a bad way to look at it? I thought that made sense. I get that there's things that are unhealthy and there's things that are healthy, so maybe that could be argued too. A healthy dopamine fix compared to an unhealthy one, but relating it to a drug, I think is a little absurd. But I do want to hear your opinions on this, because I think there's arguments for both sides, and that's why it's a lawsuit, because there's a case to be made for both sides, and we'll see what the ending decision is. I'm excited to see what happens. Let me know what your comments are down below. Moving on here. A new skin, leaked skin, the dummy bot, has been leaked, and it's probably the bot skins that will appear in Season 11, potentially. We're not really too sure. Here's what it looks like. So yes, this bot or this skin is not the one that is in the Combine playlist. And the reason I point that out is it looks like, yeah, from the loading screen that related to the Combine, you can actually see here the bot skin cosmetic was actually leaked. It's there, so I had to go double check to make sure this wasn't the bots that you kill in Combine, and it's not. But the debate here would be, is this going to be the Season 11 new bots in the normal matchmaking? Is this going to be part of the tutorial mode, or will this be a purchasable skin in the item shop? And we're not, it could be any of those. And just a reminder on that, for Season 11, another theory for the bots is that it will be the green version of the AIM skin. The reason for that is there is a green version of the AIM skin in the files that has no particular use as of yet, and of course you can't unlock that green skin currently, or green AIM skin currently. So I don't know, I thought I'd throw it out there. This is in the files, it's leaked. We just don't know exactly what it's used for yet. There's a couple different options, but I'm sure it is one of those options. All right, let's move on to the final, I guess the main story, big piece of news here. First, just a reminder, it's approximately 1 week until the end. The countdown is on, by the way. It's in the game, and the event is happening right before the transition to Season 11. A reminder, I'm out of town. I'm in Toronto until the Monday, so I'm not even here during the day for Sunday, so my videos will be late. I should have an HD version of the live event going up within hopefully half an hour of the event dropping. So I won't be live streaming it, but you can come see a good view of it on my channel if you missed it. And today, Fire Monkey, who we use a lot, sent apparently an exclusive message to Happy Power. So this isn't to me, and I know Happy Power is my competitor, but if I'm it's a picture from his DM. It's actually on Reddit, so shout out to Happy Power. Even though he's my competitor, I think I don't know, if I'm stealing the info, technically I should go check out his video. But here is what Fire Monkey said. It's basically a full-on description of the event, so if you don't want to hear it, you want to be completely surprised, click off now. There'll still be some surprises, no visuals here or anything, but it's a big explanation, so let me dive into it. While the countdown is happening, the safe zone will be around Dusty Depot. There appears to be a way for players to join into the event LTM late, as a string in the event file says, very late join, 170 seconds, which equals 2.8 minutes. During the event, players will be immune to the storm, and the countdown will warn players at 10 minutes and 1 minute left. Once the timer hits 30 seconds, Fortnite considers this the final timer, and that's when event-related stuff happens. The rocket starts building up steam. There is a launch warning sound that will be playing, and then we hit the area leakers don't know about. When it comes time for the event to start, players can't drive, enter vehicles, be in a vehicle, change equipment, interact with builds, use consumables, search, open chests, use ammo, etc. The time of day will be forced to one specific setting, and from what I understand, this is most likely at nighttime, but this isn't confirmed, which at nighttime would be different than we're used to. Now for the interesting part. In the file related to the event called Final Impact, we see that a shockwave gets sent out by the 0 point, sucking in players, tomatoes, trees, and rocks. It also appears as if while players are being sucked in, we'll see the streak of light coming from the 0 point around the player. Once sucked in, it appears we'll be placed far away from the island. This is either because the encrypted map is going to load in and we will be in the Nexus again, or because we will be looking at the map from far away. My theory, and one fun note, the rocket will crash into the 0 point, causing it to explode and suck in players. the fun note is that if you have icy feet from an ice trap or the Viking water, once the event starts, that will be instantly removed from you. Boom. Also, that final impact part, nobody's really talked about. They only talked about the files inside of it. So, of course, there's some info from this that we've already discussed, but there is some new info, which I thought it was worth putting it in the video today. And a nice sequence, right? Like, I really feel like we kind of know what's going on. We know nothing about the visuals. We know certain parts. We know what's going to happen, especially at the start. But what the final result is still a massive surprise. And I think that's a good thing. Obviously, like I've said before, if information goes public, I'm going to talk about it. I'll give you warnings with the spoilers or whatever. But if the info's not public, that's fine too, because I'm in for a surprise, and I'm excited. So if you have any questions or comments or theories, leave them down below. I love reading them. Extremely excited for season 11, for the live event. I fly out to Toronto Friday morning, so I'll have videos going out hopefully every day, and maybe even Friday too. I might get up early and try and get something out, because all the teasers should be coming out soon too, right? So we're in a hype time. It's an unfortunate time for me to leave, but again, we're gonna make do with it. Thanks for supporting the channel. If you're still watching right now, I appreciate you. I really do. You guys help the videos do well. Like I said, the watch time is very key, very critical for the YouTube algorithm. So yeah, thank you, and touch that like button for me if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel. Code the Camp and Rusher. Take care. Have a good rest of your night, day, whatever it is. Talk soon. Bye.